This podcast is brought to you by Most Valuable Podcasts, leading the league in podcasting entertainment.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. This is the Fast Break Podcast. I'm your host, Sean Anderson. Alongside me, as always, is Ricky Widmer.
What's up, guys?
And Dave Oster.
Hey, everybody.
And today we are doing our mock draft 2.0. It's the All-Star break, so we're going to take a break from talking news of the NBA, and we're jumping into the NBA draft. I think it's all three of our favorite topics here on the podcast. We know you guys love it on Blog Talk Radio, on YouTube, and iTunes. So we want to give you our 2.0. We're excited to share it with you. But first, let's do some housekeeping before we jump in. Check out patreon.com/mostvaluablepodcast if you ever want to be on a podcast, that $10 tier. You can be like Jake, Christian, Pat, and Matt, who was just on?
Yes. We're talking about one and dones.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I didn't listen to it yet, but I saw that was in my sub box. And you could be like those great guys checking out the $10 tier. We also got a $5 tier where you can ask us questions. And we also have a $2 tier where you get a monthly video Patreon exclusive podcast.
And the questions are actually going to post the same day as this.
There you go.
Ooh.
So look at that. So fun times. Mark Weber, I think, responded to the questions. So definitely check that out. Also, rate us 5 stars on iTunes, both the Fast Break Podcast, Primetime Podcast, Rick and Johnny Podcast, and the Onside Kick. I saw we have 14 reviews on iTunes. The Onside Kick has 5, so you guys are doing it. So we appreciate all of your help over there. And then finally, check out mostvaluablepodcast.com. We got a store up where you can buy MVP merch, and you can check out every single thing that we post. It's all on that lovely homepage from Squarespace that Ricky helped and the Patrons helped us get. But let's jump in. Before we do the mock draft, let's jump into our wet boys. We're talking about the dampest dude, the soggiest shooters, the wettest of the boys from the past week. And let's go to Ricky first. Ricky, who was your wet boy from this week?
Well, before I get mine, you forgot one, the Moist Men.
Ooh.
My favorite one, the Moist Men.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But my wet boy, Anthony Davis, the hometown kid from the Chi, 35 points per game, 13 rebounds, 3 steals. Most impressive part to me, it was only 2 for 4 on average. 50% from 3, 53% from the field. Anthony Davis doing some work this week. Got to rep the hometown.
Gotta love him. I mean, he's a one-man show over there right now.
He's absolutely ridiculous and super fun watching Anthony Davis play. And people said, you know, when he was first coming in, he was going to be one of the best players in the NBA. He's
We've been waiting for that.
Danny Ainge is
every
going to
year.
back up a truckload of picks to get him. Anyways, Dave, who's your wet boy of the week?
My wet boy of the week is Dame. I mean, how can you go wrong with the man who took over the game, just absolutely stomped the Warriors right out the gates? He was on fire. He was calling for the ball, dropping shots, dropped 44, 5, and 2 on average. And most importantly, I think like 35 straight free throws made in the last 3 games. So perfect percentage there from the line, high usage, and killing it.
Well, and the thing I like about Dame, and Rachel Nichols said this today, it was you had the Russell Westbrook comments of like, well, Damian Lillard campaigned himself into the All-Star
Most
game.
disrespected.
And this is basically just him going, yeah, I'm an all-star. That's what I'm doing. I am an all-star.
Dame can play up. The problem is it's not always most consistent. You know, the Warriors have had their number for a while, and he finally turned it around this time around.
Well, you guys have Dame. You guys have these sexy nicknames. Dame, you have AD, the Brow.
The Brow, baby.
I'm going with the Joker. I'm going with the fastest man in NBA history, Nikola Jokic, dropping the fastest triple-double in NBA history, shattering the record back against Milwaukee in the last day before the All-Star break, dropping a triple-double in 14 minutes and 33 seconds. The previous record was 17 minutes. That was set back in 1955.
Yeah.
Freaking not even Wilt Chamberlain records, but like those are numbers that Wilt Chamberlain would have set. I was looking at Wilt numbers. It's like most points per game in a season. Wilt has the first top 3. It's ridiculous.
The problem is they didn't record blocks back then, so Wilt likely had trip dubs.
Quad dubs.
Probably.
He has the only triple double in NBA history.
Think about how many 5x5s he would have had. If they
imagine how many wet
blocks.
boys Wilt Chamberlain would have had. Anyways, Nikola Jokic, though, in the past couple of games, 19 points per game, 9 total rebounds per game, 8 assists, 54% from the field, 30% from 3. Nikola Jokic is insane. I love watching the Denver Nuggets. You got him, Jamal Murray. You got Will the Thrill Barton. Some good guys over there. And
It's a great
Gary
young
Harris
core.
as well.
Yeah,
the guy that they just got, not Gary Harris, but Devin Harris. that they just got from in that trade, didn't
Gives
they?
a fuck about Devin Harris. We're talking about Gary Harris, the guy who's been playing there, not Devin Harris, who just got there. But Nikola Jokic is the wettest boy on that team. So Nikola Jokic, shout out to the Joker over there. Any final thoughts, boys?
No, I like my wet boy. I think it's the best wet boy.
I think we have some of the best wet boys.
I think this is one of the best weeks for you.
I think Dame is a 2-timer. I think
Yeah, I
AD's
had
like
him
a
before.
3-timer.
I know I had Dame before as one of my wet boys.
Yeah, and I think this is Joker's first appearance as a wet boy.
It's deserved recognition for Jokic because like he is probably one of the most under publicized. Like the media does not give him love, but I mean it's partly where you play. It's not a sexy
Denver.
city. It doesn't get tons of media coverage, but he is a great player and one of the most effective offensive bigs in the league, bar none.